bombs that destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
I love how games like these destroy the stairs just so they make another level.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
I'm freezing my butt off.
Can you feel this? Who's laughing? That's creepy. Walker. Laundry. Here we are at the laundromat. More like a laundry rat. Oh my goodness.
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead.
Well, let's try the door then.
Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
Joker? Maybe he's calling me Loki. Max is stupid. He didn't even bring a pizza. He could have at least held like an empty box or something. So we gotta find the person that knows the code that somehow Max didn't have this entire time he's been working with these guys specifically. Ammo. It's here. Killed a rat that was in the crackheads. Stops whistling. Someone's cooking rat pizza or something. I better investigate. Oops, someone saw me already. Oh, that was close. I'm surprised I didn't get shot at all. Let's see who's friendly here. Nothing on this side. Oh, a crackhead. Dab, dab. Dabbing all the haters. Games like these always use two things to surprise you. Either stairs or corners. This place is scary. I can't believe Amazon UPS people have to like deliver to places like these daily.
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
Get me in there or I'm going in you. Max calls them clowns because they called him a joker. Absurdity. Absurdism by Albert Camus. Ever heard of the book called The Plague? With rats? Must be with all these rats in this game. There's a reference to the plague. Oh my goodness, this guy's getting me stuck here. Gotta go around. At least he's not as bad as Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. I hate escort missions. Hurry up, I gotta pee. Give him the password. Eat my ass.
Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John who?
Come on.
John Mama.
Okay, John, whoa.
All right.
Oh, it's close.
I'm right in.
It's a trap. It's Payne.
You backstabbing bastard. Why did I ever trust that crackhead? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yum. Well, that was a good shot on his end. I literally jumped right into his bullet. Ah, God, you shot me. One heck of a beer. $3. Can't tell if that's a good price or a bad price. We're going through a lot of inflation, if you know what I mean. I'm running low on health. What are they even doing in here? They were playing poker with big giant dollar bills. And they were making counterfeit dollar bills. So are these counterfeit bills on the deck here? Wait. Oh, damn. Everybody had a straight flush. Or what was that called? Royal flush? Everybody had the same exact royal flush. Must have been like in those westerns when they find out somebody's cheating. Never in my life would I imagine a place that's meant to be clean would be so dirty. Ooh. Someone left the dog in their washing machine here. The washing machine. Buy a soda? There's the house I was looking for. The hell are these elevator doors jet powered? Dun do 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 do. Alright, that's enough.
Thank you.
No, Max, thank you. Thank you for your service. Wow, radio. NYPD. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh, is he behind that door? Hi, my name is Max Payne and this is Jackass. We got Phil, he's on the turlet, and we're gonna get in there and kick his ass. Knock, knock. No, he isn't behind the door. Don't worry, my friend, I have TP for your bunghole.
Hey!
You've been flushed. What the? Were those bloodstains here before or after? Oh my god, this is like a padded cell room. The more I play this game, the more it looks like Silent Hill. This is like the sink that Pyramid has raping the mannequins. Pier. Who the hell drinks this much? Must be Irish people living here.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
So the news is alluding to a couple things that have already happened. We have Valkyr-related gang wars happening in the streets of the Bronx, which is where Max Payne is now. And it says Max Payne wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA agent. It's waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. So the news believes that Max is a criminal and that he has partners in crime with this gang that he was undercover with. And then now they're saying that they want him for questioning, but when those SWAT members came in to that one pawn shop when Max was there, they said, "Stop!" You know, they were doing the Michael McDonald scream, and then they just started shooting. So I don't know what kind of questions they want to ask, but they're pretty loud and dangerous, aren't they? Then it says, among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito. So they're just recounting that in the hotel, we had the Finito brothers killed and Rico Muerte killed. So it's like, hey, look at this, you already done 2 boss battles. And you can see the police tape in the hotel. So now the police are in the hotel already, and they've kind of wrapped it up, you know, in their yellow tape. And it says NYPD's been put on full alert. It's kind of interesting that they say this, but then you never meet the police. You never really encounter the police at all, really. The only time you see police, like, in the game, in this one at least, is when the SWAT guys. So you see them once in the whole time. And then here and there you'll see, like, police cars that have been abandoned. And this is Jim Bavura's promises that he's gonna, whatever necessary steps to bring him to justice. I guess it's kind of interesting that Jim Bavura is supposed to be the good guy here, according to the news. Max is the one in the middle that's trying to juggle between aesthetically pleasing lifestyle and an ethical lifestyle on his way towards a religious lifestyle. But Jim Bavura has already got the ethical part, so what Jim does, he's the ethical side. He's like the angel on Max's shoulders. And then all these gang members and mafia people, they're like the devil on Max's shoulder. So in cartoons you'll see this a lot, where like you have the devil and the angel on the shoulders. Another way to look at these in a Jungian way is to say that the devil is the id, the basic primal instinct desires, very close to the shadow. And then the angel is like the superego. And in the middle is you, yourself, the ego. The superego is all about the morals and the ethics that you have from society. The ego is what you're understanding from the world that you're able to do. And then your id, the devil on your shoulder, is what you want to do, right? Most of the time, your superego is able to control your actions. And that's another way of saying your conscience. The little voice in your head that tells you, no, this is a bad thing to do. I think if anything, Jim Bavura is supposed to be the conscience, the little angel on Max's shoulder. And it's supposed to be, look, Max, you're supposed to do this the right way. You're supposed to have the police do it for you, not do it by yourself. But Max understands you can't do it ethically all the time. And this is where the whole modernist approach comes in with noir. Because in noir, you can't have the police do everything for you. A lot of movies have this kind of specific thing where the police can't help you, they don't want to do anything, either they're corrupt or they're just not able to really go that far. And here, Max takes out 3, vile people. Like, these people are scumbags, and Max is able to take them out one night. The police, they weren't able to take them out at all, so maybe Max is doing something well. Maybe he's doing the right thing. Maybe ethics are not really that good when it comes to having the law handle it. So these are like arguments that the game's trying to make, where sometimes it is better to take the law into your own hands, but socially, we kind of condemned vigilantism, just because vigilantism is dangerous, and it does cause some more problems than good. And we're gonna see sometimes there is a good way to do it, and for the most part, it's not good. So we're still looking for Vinny Gognitti. Probably through here. Max is picking glass out of his hair. It's like those games when you come out of the water and you're all wet, but here it's like Max comes through a window and he's just covered in glass shards. Oh, there's 2 guys here.
I don't want to go there.
There's 3 of them. Oh, that's good.
That's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me talking to
What's on TV?
Flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the finest detail.
Let's
Except
talk.
that he's evil. I'm hiding in
where's all the
shadows,
chicks?
watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks. He can speak here. It says,
Mirrors are more fun than television.
that's mirrors are more fun than television. Somehow I know this, just don't ask me how.
Mom, Dad, turn it off,
And
it's scary.
Not me, but my double. Nods and smirks at this, like it was the funniest thing in the world. And then something goes wrong, and suddenly they know I'm there, hiding behind them, and they both turn to look at me with cold eyes. And the flamingo speaks again.
Fresh old fallen angels.
I have no idea what that means. And that's when I always wake up to my own scream in that brightly lit white hospital room, strapped to my bed.
God damn. What an ending. So that's Noir City. What's it called? No, it's called Address Unknown. I apologize. Yeah, in the second game, they turned that into an amusement park. An interesting thing to know about that particular part is we have a David Lynch style reference. It's an homage. And in this reference, it's with the red curtains, there's a pink flamingo, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. And the whole thing is about like a nightmare somebody's in that they then wake up from. And as they wake up from it, they're strapped to a bed like they're in a mental institution. And this does relate to Max's world. He does feel like he's going insane. There's a lot of absurdity. And the people who killed his family, they do look like inmates from an insane asylum. So Max does feel a connection between the show and his own life, because he feels like he's slowly going insane. And the show is about someone going insane and there are nightmares. Later on, we have our own nightmare level, and Max shows his own insanity through his nightmares, which is, in the first place, is drug-induced. I think it's drug-induced twice, right? Yeah. So both of these are drug-induced nightmares. And so, Addressed Unknown is connected to Max and his life. And maybe I can give a couple references here and there, like point out some connections.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
No, not the green.
That's gonna leave a mark. So I guess that was a bomb that didn't go off when they were trying to disarm it. Good thing for stupid goons. Oh my god, it's locked. I don't know where to go now. Well, that works. Ooh, buy a soda? It's kind of funny how they made both Vlad's gang and Don Puccinello's gang like equally as stupid, just so that they can have the structure still standing but like blown out. One. You're going down that makeshift stairs. Is that all of them? How convenient for this little area to open up. I would have never made it inside. Is Vinny just like trapped up here in the top floor? Oh, Jesus. This game is intense where everybody has a shotgun.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us.
What are you doing?
You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war. Freaking war.
Dad, please stop yelling at me. I guess it's time to use Ingrams. Hello, anybody in there?
Vinny Gognitti. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed. I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squat on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something.
So, this part's badass. Max cracks open the door, and he sees Vinny Gognitti right there. He's like, oh, Vinny, you're the guy I've been just killing to see. It's like, you know, he's been killing a lot of people. It's a weird play on words because it's like, you know, dying to see, but no, it's like killing to see. And then now Vinny knows that he's a Fed. So now pretty much everybody in this gang knows that Max is a cop. But then the police still don't know that Max is a cop. Maybe these guys should work together to let everybody else know, hey, Max is a cop and you should stop shooting at them when you're also cops. It's like those moments in, what do you call those, like romantic comedies when like nobody wants to say what's actually happening and then they're always being interrupted before they can give the important information that causes the whole plot to happen.
Yeah! Oh my god! Oh god, you shot me! Ah! You're dead, Payne! What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gognitti bailed. I made like Chow Yun fat.
So Vinny gets shot, but it's kind of hard to tell who shot first. This is like the Han Solo kind of instance, right? Max dodges. Vinny's bullet goes towards the screen. Oh, that's a great looking like shot though. Like the bullet looks really good. I don't know how they did it. What is it? What did they just like have a meat bun hanging in the middle of the air? But I also like how Vinny calls his goons apes. It's like they know who they are. They know they're just mindless drones, especially since they're kind of cloned and they're also wearing the same outfit. What are they holding? Ingrams? But when he says Gognitti bailed, I made like Chow Yun fat, Gognitti runs away. Or, you know, he just and then when he says I made like Chow Yun fat, Chow Yun fat's the main actor from movies like Hard Boiled that are John Woo movies. So this part I think is like a big homage to John Woo and Hard Boiled and other movies like that. Sadly, I can't remember the other names of John Woo movies, other than Face Off. I don't know, what's another John Woo movie that's popular? Better Tomorrow, The Killer, Mission Impossible 2, apparently? Hard Target? Oh, that was with, what's his name? Jean-Claude Van Damme. That was the one with the Sandman, wasn't it? That was a crazy movie. Alright, so... I'm gonna get stuck in talking about movies, so let's keep on going with this game. So those three guys that looked alike.
A crumpled letter lay on Gognitti's desk.
There's a lot of blood.
The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gognitti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
I don't know why, but when Max is reading the paper, it looks like he's supposed to like put on some glasses. Like little bifocals. But here we have a letter that's addressed to Don Punchinello. Vinny was about to send it, but he didn't get a chance to because he was too afraid. You know, he has to fear his boss when you're working for the... He's working for the mob, right? And Punchinello seems to be someone insane because he is crazy enough to have somebody like Jack Lupino as one of his top dogs. And as Vinny says, Jack's gone voodoo. You know, he's gone zombie because voodoo and zombie are kind of similar in, what do you call that? Synonymous. And voodoo, which is the Americanized version of Odon from Africa, many people get that wrong. Voodoo is both the belief system and it can also be considered as the magic, and voodoo causes zombification. That's where we get the name zombie from. So something's controlling Jack, and that something is what we're going to find out later as his symbolism for Fenrir. It is pure, unapologetic savagery that's controlling him. The berserk idea from Norse culture. In Norse culture, we would have people go hopped up on drugs before they go berserk, and then they believe that the embodiment of Fenrir would like take control of them, or they would dress up as a bear, you know, like with a bear skin, and then they would believe that the power of the bear would be in them as they're going berserk, hopped up on drugs. Very nature oriented. It's like a thing kind of related to animism, but that's what people did in Norse mythology, and this is like a modern day version. Like, wait, somebody's going berserk in these days, and they're doing the same thing as Vikings used to do. So Jack's gone psycho. He wanted to see what somebody's brains looked like, and that's not what normal people do. Normal people don't really care what someone's brains look like splattered on the wall. Normal people don't just kill for the fun of it. So him killing for the fun of it, like, you know, that's a scary thing to have. And this is a scary enough thing to make a, well, what do you call it? He's not necessarily like a pedophile, I think. I think he's into like just young girls, like teenagers. I'm not gonna defend the guy, alright? It's Vinny Gognitti. He's a fictional character. But either way, he's this disgusting person who's also afraid of the psycho. So this kind of moment is really nice because not only is Vinny a scumbag who we should consider dangerous, Jack Lupino is even worse. And we're like, oh shit, Jack Lupino is worse? Well, that means we're going to be in for a good fight, aren't we? And we are. And that's what happens when we enter Ragnarok, the club. So, Gognitti living in mortal fear of his boss. Something to be noteworthy of. If they take this part out in the remake, I swear I'm going to be angry. I'm going to go berserk. Pun intended. Please be more pills here. I can't see. I was in the hotel and I was running low on drugs. He went that away.
Vinny Gognitti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gognitti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Fear giving men wings is something to note because it's pretty much just saying we're going to fly away, we're going to run away. And fear also gives men wings in an angelic form, meaning when people are afraid of something, they're most likely going to get killed by it or killed over it. So it's multiple interpretations for that kind of thing, which is great. Get him, Max. Ah, you missed.
Gognitti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Alright. But it timed this perfectly. Made it.